Hi, I'm Shauna Burns-Thomson, and I'm a registered clinical counselor. Sex therapy specifically is very multifaceted. Healthy sexual behavior in general. What does it mean for individuals to take up space in a sexual way? What are some of the stories that we've been taught as young children about sex and our bodies and what it means to be a sexual person? How does that relate to connection and intimacy? For many of us, that educational piece wasn't there. Whether it's not getting the education at home, not getting the education in school, or just really soaking up the shame and stigma associated with the taboo of sex and talking about sex. How do those stories impact our sexuality, the way that we show up in a sexual space? How does stress impact who we are as a sexual being? I'll tell my clients very often that when it comes to sex therapy, there's not an easy button. 1 in 100 times, maybe there's a fairly easy fix, but often it's quite holistic. So when I go into sex therapy work, it's often looking at how's your relationship doing? What's your communication like? What is intimacy outside of a sexual context? Not just with partners, but with ourselves as well. Because again, these are topics that often don't get discussed. I want there to be authenticity in my sessions. I want you to be able to come forward and just share openly without having to filter, because it's in those raw, unfiltered moments that we get to the juiciest layer. It allows us to go deeper. So for me, building that relationship is so important. Trauma happens in relationship, and I think healing has to happen in relationship too. And that's really what I'm hoping we can foster here in this space together. I always tell clients, try out different therapists. Ask if they'll do a free consultation, because you want to know that your values align. You want to know that your style aligns. When my clients come to me, I want them to feel like they're safe, that they can open up, that they don't have to worry about judgment. We need to be able to have this flow conversation back and forth. And I'll tell my clients, if something I say doesn't resonate with you, let me know. If I offer a resource that doesn't really hit the mark, let me know and we'll work together on that. Counseling is like a team sport. This is back and forth is what makes it good. There has to be that mutual level of trust. There has to be that connection in order for us to really move past the superficial layers, which means we can take things as slow as you need to go. My clients are in the driver's seat of the work that we're doing. So if we need to slow down, if we need to take a break, we need to check in to the body to see what's coming up for you in that moment without judgment, then that's what we're going to do.